We, the people, are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. The best way to get a bad law repealed is to enforce it strictly. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and under the rule of a just God, cannot long retain it. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on, to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds. Discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbors to compromise whenever you can. As a peacemaker, the lawyer has superior opportunity of being a good man. There will still be business enough. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. Surely, God would not have created such a being as man, with an ability to grasp the infinite, to exist only for a day. No, no, man was made for immortality. These men ask for just this same thing, fairness, and fairness only. This, so far as in my power, they, and all others, shall have. These capitalists generally act harmoniously and in concert to fleece the people, and now that they have got into a quarrel with themselves, we are called upon to appropriate the people's money to settle their quarrel. We here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. A man watches his pear tree, day after day, impatient for the ripening of the fruit. Let him attempt to force the process, and he may spoil both fruit and tree. But let him patiently wait, and the ripe pear at length falls into his lap. In giving freedom to the slave, we assure freedom to the free, honorable alike, in that we give him what we preserve. We shall nobly save, or meanly lose, the last best hope of earth. I hold that while man exists, it is his duty to improve not only his own condition, but to assist in ameliorating mankind. When the white man governs himself, that is self-government. But when he governs himself, and also governs another man, that is more than self-government, that is despotism. I have great respect for the semicolon. It is a mighty handy little fellow. I was born, and have ever remained, in the most humble walks of life.